so this is kind of becoming a series of, start off with the debunking the Ouija board. Today I'm going to play the red book game, which is just something interesting I found online. I have all of the things here, so I'm going to quickly explain the rules. You need a red hardcover book with no pictures, and you need 2 red candles in a dark, quiet room. Basically, the preface of the game is you enter the game, ask questions to the supposed spirit by selecting a random sentence as your answers, and you pass around. We have 5 players today, just my family. So let's just get right into it. Let's light the candles. We have matches to be nice and mysterious. The first one. Okay, so we can start. I'll start off. Red book, may I enter your game? I'm gonna move it up here away from the fire. Oh, okay, the book's upside down. I selected. There are some things that ought to not be joked about. So.
I think that means you're to be in the game. This is not a joking matter.
Not
serious.
You
game.
are in.
This is very serious,
Very
guys.
serious
okay.
game.
So now what?
You ask the same question. We pass it around and just ask.
The question is,
put your hand on the book, close your eyes, and say, "Red book, may I enter your game?"
Red book, may I enter your game? Settled again at his desk, Wilcox stared at the screen.
Okay, so that's so if it's a positive or negative, then that's yes or no, and then if it just doesn't make sense, that's also no. This is why I think some people think it works, because they have a thing built in for it not working, kind of. So
I can't play.
you ask again on your next turn if you want to continue. So Grandma, you used to do the same thing.
Red book, may I enter your game?
Okay, this random sentence.
After 3 years, there was no answer.
Okay, so no answer. So you're also not in the game. Grandpa?
Red book, may I enter your game? Keep my eyes closed, right?
Yeah, he has a flair for the dramatic, as you can tell. Just like.
Lillian was so deep in thought that she was startled by Joan's brisk knock on the door. It opened, and Joan was in the room before she could be invited to enter.
I am in.
You are in. Okay, so it's my turn again. I don't know if camera person's playing. Red book. Does this game actually work? Let's see. Father. Okay, no response.
Well, what did it say?
Father died when he was a baby.
Oh, that's interesting.
So, no, not really a response.
Red book, may I enter your game? Father died when he was a baby.
That's the same line
That is
that,
the same
that
one.
William just
You
got.
have to get the expressions of the...
Me and my friends have tried this before, and that happens a lot where they get the same line.
That's weird.
That is weird.
Did a spirit guide our finger to the same line on the same page? Maybe
Yeah.
page 207 is haunted. Stay away from 207. That's my advice.
Red book, may I enter your game? Anyone could have looked her up on the internet and found out about the stalker.
I don't think so. I don't think she's in.
So,
So
Grandpa,
I'm ready for a question.
you're already in the game, so you can ask anything you want.
So just ask something.
So how do you close your eyes and put your hand on the book?
And you say red book and then your question.
Red book, how precise can I be? Who should I vote for in the primary? I am seeking information on whom to vote for in the primary election. The ballot is before us in our desk at home. Page 207, right?
In the middle.
Just to be clear, we're not faking this.
Dr. Madden lectured last night at the community college.
Okay, so it said that you should vote for Dr. Madden, which I don't think is a candidate.
Well, that could be a write-in candidate.
It could be
You
right.
gotta write in for Dr. Madden.
Dr. Madden.
So that's settled then.
Yeah.
So I'd also like to mention another thing. So when me and my friends played, we weren't playing with these rules. We were just playing with a random book. So there's a pretty good chance that this is just coincidence because, honestly, we got some weird responses and that seemed like it might have worked, but it wasn't within the rules of the game. So it could just be coincidence, and I personally think it's coincidence that sometimes you get yes/no answers, things like that. What to ask? What?
Coincidence?
What happened?
What?
Oh my gosh. Red book. Are any of us actually taking this seriously?
Sorry.
My wife has been eager to move to Manhattan, which is something we've been planning to do.
Your wife? Something
I'm totally not hiding anything.
Red book.
Yes.
Red book. May I enter your game?
This is the third try.
207.
On the way to Emily Graham's house, he placed another phone call to the investigator in Cleveland.
Okay, so that's another weird response.
Cleveland. See if you can match that.
Is it
So you're
weird
not
that
in
the
the
book
game
we
yet, are you?
used for,
No.
like, it was literally Tom Sawyer
Yeah.
worked better than this
Yeah.
with the rules? I don't know. Continue.
Red book. May I enter the game? She made the bed, pulling the sheets tight, tucking them in.
Okay, so that's
This is hogwash.
absolute. Yeah. Grandpa, you can ask whatever you want.
A little extra
Red book.
flair.
Red book. I feel a question formulating in my
Now,
brain.
red book.
It'll be in the English language. Are you ready for that?
Not Turkish.
Can you accept English language questions? Well, it should be on this side this time. Emily could picture her mother in her office standing small, but Ramrod, that doesn't seem to speak to the question, does it? I'm sure right now the waiting room is filled with babies.
Oh. Well, I mean, that's what waiting rooms are for. Guys, as you can tell, this is having some amazing results. This is totally working. I'm joking. This is weird. Okay. Red book. Does my dad have a Diet Coke addiction? Something else.
What does it say?
Something
I guess
else.
that's a no.
So he doesn't have a Diet Coke addiction. He's addicted to something else.
It's not in his hand.
Red book for the last time. May I enter your darn game? Emily asked quietly.
I guess your name is Emily now.
I give up.
Okay, so he gave up trying.
Red book. This is Grandma. May I please enter the game?
Yeah, speak quietly. I think we learned that.
And say please.
Yes, it
Oh.
would.
That's a direct
However, my
yes.
concern is to get my hands on the guy who killed Martha.
A yes is a yes.
Martha.
You're in the game.
Yeah, you landed right on yes. I don't know who Martha is, but
So does she ask a question now or the next time?
next
it
time
comes
he comes
around?
around.
All right.
So you gave up, so you're not gonna.
Yep, I'm out.
Alright.
Red book, I have a question for you. Are you ready? Or
Okay. It's already responded.
is the King of Hearts a real person?
I guess I am.
So are we talking to the King of Hearts?
That's what it said. I guess I am. Right there. Let me turn this down. You can read
Guys, we're
that.
talking to we're talking to a playing card right now. This is pretty insane, guys.
It really said
I
that.
guess
I
I
guess
am.
I am.
I'm
Okay.
a real person.
So I don't know what else to ask fully except, let's see, Red Book, is this game fake? I don't know why I'm asking this, because if there's a real response, then it's not fake. Let's see, that's what I've been trying to remember.
Oh my gosh, really?
She thought the last time I smoked prior to yesterday was at the party the Lord's game for Martha. Guys, this ghost is talking a lot about Martha, guys. Martha is clearly some sort of entity.
Red book.
Or is it a character in the
Yeah,
book?
enter the game.
Oh, you get to
You're in
ask
the
now.
game. It's
Oh,
now
I'm
time
in
to
the
ask
game?
You can just
questions,
ask
isn't
me a
it?
question.
Ask a question. How's the weather?
A little sunny about 5.
Friday, March 23rd.
So it's saying like, wait, what's okay? Yeah, it's not March. So that's.
So that's a cuckoo answer.
It's kind of funny how.
You wanted a quality response.
I did.
How was the answer?
So
The
you can't.
history of the
So
disappearance gave
no,
rise.
you can't. I think it's funny how she landed on the page with one thing, and it was just. And since if it doesn't make sense, it means no. It's your question.
Okay, this will be my last question.
Okay, so then ask to leave.
Do it.
You have to ask to leave the game.
May I leave the game?
But did you ask the red book?
Hardly.
I'm probably gonna leave as well. Red book. May I leave your game? How much do you want, Gina? How much of what? And I'm also not named Gina?
Well, very good. Well, I think that
Grandpa, you gotta leave, Grandpa.
the results are
Red
still,
book. May I leave the game?
still in flux.
Yeah, they're still.
I see that the forensic team is gone.
Oh.
So I guess I must be
I
out
think
if
you're out.
something is gone.
Yeah, so you're out.
I think you're out.
So we're gonna just wrap up getting out. Hope you guys enjoyed. This clearly does not work. I'll see you guys next time.
I'm not so sure.
Include this in the video, but in terms of how I think they fake it, just being bookmarking pages or predetermined questions, could also just be making anything out of whatever answers they get. Clearly this game doesn't work, and let me know if you want me to keep doing this series of just debunking things. Anyway, see you guys next time. So this game clearly doesn't really work. We all got out of the game who was in, and that's the end of the video, guys. See you guys next time.